God be the glory. Every good and perfect gift comes from the Lord. I thank you for blessing for being so good to me. I thank God for His goodness. You know, we didn't defend like I would like us to. First of all, Austin Peay, they played 4 road games in a row. And, that's a tough stretch. They got a young team in certain areas. And, I give them credit. They kept fighting. They're a tough team to guard. They got a lot of weapons. At the end of the day, we weathered the storm. 6-minute drought in the second half. A slow start first half. It was a team effort. We always talk about 15 strong. And I thought our bench gave us a big lift. I thought Torian Oglesby in the first half, his activity, his offensive rebound, his energy was awesome. It was great. I thought Chauncey and Anthony gave us a big boost off the bench. They gave us some offensive points. And, I thought James Irvin gave us some solid play. They gave us a big lift, but we got to keep getting better every day. We did enough, and we believe in ourselves to win the game. We scored 82 points, and that's always good for us to score the ball like that.
You talked a little bit about the offense you got from Austin. You may not scored much the first 2 games. He gives you 19 today.
Well, hey, if you look at the stats, you got 18 shots. And, you made 8 of them. In the first 2 games, you probably got maybe 10, 11 shots and made 2. So if you do the math, we got more attempts. I thought we got him the ball in the paint. I don't think he's, I still would like to even get more points out of him when we get him the ball around the basket. But we got him in positions where he can score, and he made some perimeter shots. But we need him to score the ball and get to the free throw line and just play rugged, play inside out. That's what we need. I thought he gave us a lift. And again, I thought D. Brown, Scott, when he counted, came up with some big baskets. And I thought Jordan did a good job, especially in the second half, of getting the ball to the right people and controlling the tempo. He's a guy that, he can control the tempo, and he's tough. The ball's in his hands, and you're trying to get the ball back. It's just tough. He's tough to handle.
Well, you talked about D's 3-point shooting in the first half, and 3 threes. It looked like that kind of helped open up what you were doing in the low block.
Well, anytime you can make threes, we're 8 for 13. I think the first 2 games, I think we made 3 threes. I think 3 or whatever. It wasn't a good percentage. So we made 8 today, and 8 for 13. That's a big plus for us, 61%. And we need all of it. Our defense was suspect, and I give credit to Austin Peay. They got a lot of weapons. They had 4 guys, double figures, almost 5. But we got to guard better. But if you're going to give up 72, you need to score 82 points to win. And we need to make our perimeter shots, and I thought we did a good job of that. But we still got 40 points in the paint, 20 second chance points, and our bench gave us 24 points. So we scored a lot of different ways, and we needed all those points.
You mentioned some of the efforts off your bench. We talked a little bit about the threes that Anthony Henderson made. I mean, they both, not only 2 threes, but at key points.
No question. No, Anthony, I was glad. I mean, you know, I needed to find the right time to get him in the game, and I wanted him to play with confidence. I mean, he can score the ball, and you know, sometimes when we need offensive production, you know, Anthony, I think he can be the man for the job because he can put the ball in the basket. And I wanted him to play with confidence, and I was glad. You know, his first 2 shots of his career, he knocked down 2 threes in a row. I mean, you know, he went 2 for 2 for 3. So we need that. You know, we need him to do, you know, play defense and all that good stuff. But he's a guy that can score the ball and make shots. And we needed that. And those were big baskets.
You mentioned the contributions from the bench. You had mentioned last week you were going to need because of the 3 games and 3 nights. It's sometimes nice to see the plan come together.
Well, you know what? You got to make up your mind that you're going to play people. I think with this 3 games and 3 nights, you have to pick your spots. I thought our coaches, all of them, were very good. Our coaches, our bench coaches, they did a good job of making suggestions of when to put guys in. They knew what we wanted to do. I thought we got guys in at the right time with the right combinations, and that makes a difference. You know, you want to put them in with the right group of people at the right times. You know, I'm glad our guys stepped up, and you know, we got to continue to mature our bench. We got to continue to grow it up. And I thought Javon Clark, the last 2 minutes of the half, 3 minutes, that was big. You know, we ended up going in up 7. He was on the court. You know, every minute you're on the court, you got to make it count. And I thought our guys did.
Also, Coach, would you talk about the rebounding? I mean, you had the better of it by a lot in the first half, especially in the offensive boards, and flipped in the second half.
Yeah. Torrin Ogilvy was great. I mean, he had 5 offensive rebounds in the first half. You know, I think we ended up with 5 for the game, but he was great. And then, you know, Austin's been rebounding the ball pretty well. Scott Thomas has done a good job. And then our guards, D. Brown and Luke, had 3 apiece. We challenged our guards to rebound the ball. But second half, we didn't do as good a job. And, you know, we knew they were athletic, and we knew they were quick to the basketball. But again, like I said, we did what we had to do to get the win. Our guys stepped up at crucial time.
That's good.
Thank you.
All right.